Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. If my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about one of our subscriber-based questions regarding Barron Trump. We're going to talk about him in today's video. It's going to be short and brief, because as you all know, this is going to be something that's going to be happening on the channel for a little bit, at least specifically for this week. I'm working both morning and nighttime, so I don't have enough time to record. So I am popping out very brief little videos, but nonetheless, I do hope you do enjoy them and do like them, no matter how little the information is. For me personally, I would love more information. I am a sucker for information, as you all know, but unfortunately, time does not allow me to be a little kitty cat and get in the nitty gritty. But I do hope you enjoyed today's video. So this video is being recorded on Sunday, February 16th at 2:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As of when this video is being recorded. So if you do want to help out this channel grow, you can do so by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, or even engaging with the content by watching this video longer than normal. You'll be telling the algorithm, hey, I enjoy his content, show me more. You'll be showing my content, other psychic tarot card readers, and astrologers as well. So it helps me, helps you, helps everybody. And also at the same time, simultaneously, if you have not already been paying attention, YouTube art is actively deleting or preventing your own comments from being posted and not being notified when I do post and upload. Don't worry, I have a solution. You can follow my Blue Sky account and my Facebook group in the comment section below, and there's that. I don't think there's any other information I have to go over, except this video is just for entertainment purposes only and for educational purposes only as well. Alright, let's get into it. This is one of your questions that you guys submitted. If you want to submit your own question, go into the community page and try and submit your question ASAP, because, honey, I'm going through like hotcakes. Alright, so your question is, this is for Lindsay Hickey NRC. That is your name, so thank you for your submission. You ask, what does Barron Trump feel about his father and what his father is doing? I think it's her food for thought. I think it's worth exploring. So let's see what Barron's thinking. I mean, I'm curious to see what he's thinking too, you know. I'm very good at looking at the psychological mindset and understanding people from a different point of view and different perspective. So I'm really engaged and very excited to see how Barron is and what he's thinking about his father and all those things. We never really touched upon Barron at all at any point around the child, because I did not want to engage with a child. He is of age, what I am excited for. Okay, so it is again Sunday, February 16th at 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I realize that sounded very weird the way I worded that, but anyway, besides the point, let's just begin. Alright, so let's see. What does Barron think? What is Barron going on? Let me just retouch upon your question, because I honestly, gonna be honest with you, I forgot. Okay, so must kid X? Oh no, that's the wrong question. Lindsay Hickey. What Barron Trump feel about his father and what his father is doing? Okay. Alright, so Spirits and Angels, tell me about Barron Trump. Barron Trump. What does Barron Trump feel, and how did he feel about his father? Let's go here. What does Barron Trump feel about his father? Is there any emotions here? Whitney? I'm really excited. I've never done this before on him. Oh boy. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the 8 of Wands. Top of the deck we have here the Ace of Wands. Okay, so how does Barron Trump feel about his father? Well, essentially, to put in plain terms, he's being groomed. Okay, he's being groomed to take over for his father. So 45 has found his heir. It's not Donald Trump Jr., not the crackhead. They're not talking about, whatever the other Trumps are. I don't really know them. I really don't care about them. But whatever his children are, they are useless in the eyes of 45. But Barron, oh sweet little Barron, he is nothing but useless to his father. The first card that comes in is the moon. He has been coddled by his mother, Melania. The moon card, been coddled in some way. So his emotions is hidden about how he feels about his father. The next card is contemplation. He is contemplating his position or where he stands on certain things. He is very much young. And as everybody knows, when a parent has a certain political ideology, a certain political stance, the child tends to side with the parent because that's what they grew up with. So essentially, what Barron Trump is undergoing now is he transitioning himself to becoming a Republican. But that might not be exactly how he feels sometime down the line, but that is how he feels in the moment because that is what his parents represent and that's what his parents support. Taking it from a point of view here, that seems to be a current trend and it does not make Barron buck that trend. I know a lot of you guys have been feeling a sensation that he might be liberal and all those things. I am getting the energy here, but that's later in life, not now. Not now. Here we have the Knight of Cups. He's being given an opportunity. The opportunity here. He wants to make his dad proud, right? And that is kind of like how 45 feels towards his son. Here we have the top of the deck. Here we have the seven of Pentacles. That is telling me that his father, well, his father may have accidentally told him at some point in his life that he was going to take over the family business. And he had to do it revolving around money. This also means that the way 45 was treated by his own father, Fred Trump, is also indicative of how Barron Trump feels with his own father that he needs to constantly do things to impress his dad. Right? It's all about that. His dad disappointed in me, which means and tells us all who 45 is as a father. Now, here on the right side here is we have the Ace of Cups, and Ace of Cups is opportunities. Opportunities, plentiful of things to show. Like he is quite brilliant actually. I think Barron Trump is actually the brilliant, the smart one of the family, the brains of the family, which would make sense why 45 would want him to be the heir and not crackhead Donald Trump Jr. Underneath the Seven of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is somebody who's standing on that hill, and they're coming in victorious, but they're kind of on guard. This is somebody who's vulnerable, who's not on guard, which is ironic, which means that he wants to be an heir. He's been given the opportunity to be heir. The problem that is preventing him from being an heir to something is that he is too vulnerable in some way. He hasn't built up his thick skin. He is so flexible and very malleable, and he is easily to be corrupted and played with. Underneath all that, he has the Sun card, which means disappointment. So, in essence, you're asking your question. I'm going to repeat your question here just to make sure I'm answering it. You said here, what Barron Trump feel about his father? He feels like he is a disappointment to his father, that he needs to constantly improve himself to prove something to his father to show that he is worthy of what his father wants, is worthy of what his father wants from him. Right? This is the Ace of Wands. This is what he wants on the top of the deck. His Ace of Wands. He wants to be handed over. He wants to be seen as the leader of the pack. Right? I'm seeing like wolves here, so leader of the pack. The bottom of the deck here, though, is we have rain down with the Eight of Wands, which means his siblings in some way tease him or make it they're jealous of him, and it makes sense though because they're a bully. They're a bully. I think if I'm right, 45 probably does have 5 children, and it could be represented here, but there is a bully here, but he does show up on top. We have above the ace, underneath the Ace of Wands here, what's coming after that? We have the Four of Wands. I guarantee you, in some point in life, when Barron Trump runs, he's gonna run for president or run for a high political office off of the name of his father. So, in essence, this might not be talking about money, it might be talking about a political ambition. Because again, like I said, political ambition is very malleable and he's easily able to be corrupted during his time because he is so young. He really is. But that's what I'm also getting in the cards as well, that he is so young and he's easily able to be malleable and molded into whatever shape and desires that 45 and his people want Barron to be and become, and Barron shall become. Hopefully, he does not become a monster, but that's yet to be remained. And we should give him the benefit of the doubt to do the right thing, despite what his father does. At least the best thing we can do is, you know, manifest that he's going to do the right thing. Because you remember, there are cases, even kings and queens, who have heirs who did the right thing by the people, not for their own interest, but for the people. So let's hope that that is Barron. Okay, so with that being said, what is the second part of that question that you asked? You asked was, and what does his father do? Let's see what his thoughts are on his father now. Okay, let's see. What is Barron's thoughts on 45? I'm hearing strong, but yet a defeatist. Like his father is strong, but yet a defeatist. Like it's weird. A weird way of wording. On top of the deck here, we have the King of Pentacles. He's not actually stable. He's starting to see his father as a stable guy. And we see here, yeah, no. He sees his father for what he really is. He sees the mental. Like there's a mental issues here. We have the Knight of Wands in La La Land. He's not able to lack a victory. So he sees his father as a failure, actually. He sees his father as a failure, but also as somebody who is a defeatist, but also a loser, but also someone who's also successful. But he sees his father as somebody who is not worthy of where he is in his current position. But again, this is all for entertainment purposes only, and the light purposes only as well. I'm getting blue, so light or dark blue? Dark blue? Okay, let's get a light dark blue card. This one, yep. All that can and will be. He believes that there's a lot more to the story, and that there's a lot more to all this than what meets the eye. We're going to hear circle around. There's only one direction. One direction. And with that one direction spirit and all can and will be, which is reversed, what is the last card you want us to talk about in regard to how Barron Trump feels towards his father? Which is, we all know, is 45. So how does Barron Trump feel about his father? Turn off. He feels turned off by his father, like he can't connect with his father. So there's a lack of connection here. And with that lack of connection, there's a hacker. I think, okay, does Barron Trump know about the thing that 45 did in terms of the election and how his father was able to win? Because he sees his father as a loser. We have here foreign. Foreign, okay, so this feeling is foreign, okay, what is this feeling? That's out of the ordinary. So this is so this is almost essentially saying that he is the only one who sees this and feels this way, whereas everybody else around him does not agree. We have here coins. Coins reverse. Foreign money, so foreign something. What's this card here? Run, forest, run. It's reversed here. This means he's staying somewhere. Something's being stayed. And what is the yellow card here? This one right here. Got it. We have here great shaken. So this is interesting because essentially what is this saying to all of us? Because we're asking, how does Barron Trump feel about his father and the thing that he's doing? He sees him as a defeater, somebody who's a loser, somebody who doesn't really have a lot of successes in their life. The first card here is we have the Ace of Swords. This is really somebody who is honorable, somebody who defeated the impossibles, right? This is how he feels about his father. His father was able to overcome certain things that can be admirable, right? Whether that's for the good or bad doesn't matter about my opinion. It just matters about what the cards are saying. And here is indecision, lack of choices, right? Questionable paths. Here underneath the Ace of Swords, we have the fighting. That he admires his father for his fight and his ability to, ensure that the fighting spirit lived on. He admires the fight of his father. And here on the right side here we have the Ace of Cups, which means lots of opportunities. Lots of opportunities. He admires his father for that. But also at the same time he sees his father as somebody who's defeated, somebody who was removed from power. He saw his father as somebody who had very questionable paths, right? He almost saw jail time and did some really bad things. He saw him incite violence among the nations. And here we also have here the Ace of Cups, which means he, in the name of religion, he used the name of God to justify his own actions. You see the little bird with the cross on top? He used God as a way to justify his own actions and hate. Okay. Now, on top here above here, so the two cards that are heading with the two swords, what is he having difficulty deciding is the turnoff and straight line, which is why the circle card is around, circle around. He's not circling around, he's not going back. This means going to the future, right? And here is turn off. So what is his decision is? It's whether or not something is turned on, turned off. Which means he probably sees his father as bipolar. Right, so 45 might have some bipolar issues. Above the Ace of Cups, though, we have here all that can and will be, which is reversed. All that cannot be, and all that will never be. And that is what it's saying here, is that, despite all this, he understands the greater thing of all. And that is essentially that you can't have it all. And you will never have it all. The next card is on the Ace of Cups here, which is opportunities. This is represented by the Hacker card, because the Hacker card is indicating to me that, in some way, 45 didn't essentially get to where he is by the national means, by doing things through the system. He did it because he took advantage of the system and exploited it for his own financial benefit, for his own personal gain. That is what he sees for his father. He hacked the system, and therefore him and his sisters and brother, he'll live a more gracious life, if you will, in quotes. When we ask, about for more information regarding everything, we have the foreign coins, foreign money, right? But it's reversed. The coin is reversed. Foreign. And what that is, it feels like his stance in the family is something that is out of the ordinary, something that is not really agreed upon in terms of policy and ideas and perspectives. It's not very well accepted. And what that is, it says run, Forrest, run. It's reversed, which means he's pretty content with his father, that he might plan to stay, and I would not be surprised if he had to choose between Melania and 45, he would stay with he would stay with 45 for quite some time to really solidify his stance. But once, 45 makes the decision and it's not him, he will be out faster than you would ever imagine. He'll be out faster than the way Donald John Trump Jr. snorts cocaine. And above all that, there will be a great shaking in their relationship, though his perspective on his father will become a great shaking. Whether that is for the good or for the worse, this is a Tower card, and this represents that his relationship with his father will become shaky ground. His current perspective, because in the first time we read all this, it was more positive compared to the second one, which means that is going to showcase that his perspective for both the negative and the positive are going to start shifting as he starts to become more of an adult and start to be able to really be conformed to his own ideas and his own personal beliefs and own morals. Then you will start to see him starting to shift, and his personality and relationship with his father will start to change. But again, he is a teenager, very young in his early phase, so it will make sense to be where he is now. So that is Barron Trump and everything related to Barron Trump. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Let me know in the comment section below. This is the first time we ever covered Barron Trump, but it'd be really interesting to see the dynamic of what you guys think and see. Alright, anyway guys, I love you. Have a great night, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, peace out.